So then, yes, obviously, years passed. And then, yes, I joined Zara in 2021. And obviously learned a lot more about crowdfunding and what it entails and how it helps people, not just obviously the project owner, but also the community and the different communities, because you've obviously got different cohorts. As I said, you've got your business cohort, you've got your creative cohort, the research, the academic one. Obviously, you've got your philanthropic NGOs, people who donate to a crowdfunding campaign purely out of the good of their heart because they believe in a cause, And in my case, when I pledged towards this book, it's because I wanted to own the book. In fact, we also make a difference in the terminology we use. Mm-hmm. So when you have a reward, it's a pledge. And when you don't have a reward, it's a donation. Because a donation literally implies that you're giving money, but you're not going to get anything in return.
Okay.
So yeah, basically, I mean, now I've been, 4 years? 4 years coming up, something like that.
Oh,
3 years. 3 years, yes.
2021, right? So
exactly,
3 years.
So 3 years. And I just love the fact that I've met, sometimes only online, but I still feel like I know these people. I've met so many people who have shared their passion projects with me and obviously with Zara and with, everybody who has backed them. And I feel that we've helped, we've sort of provided the platform for their projects to become a reality, And in the meantime, I actually also backed another project, again, international, but this was a game on words. So
here comes the word nerd.
Yes, this was. I have the game. It's really sad. I haven't actually played it yet, but I just love the project so much because basically it's a game on etymology. Etymology is basically the study of words and where words stem from.
Oh, yes.
So yes, big word nerd. But again, it was a wonderful campaign, really well run, was completely international. I mean, the person behind it, I believe it was Brothers, if I'm not mistaken, was sending these games. They're based in the States, but they send the games to Asia, to Australia, to Malta.
All right.
So it went completely international, and he ran a very, very good campaign in terms of keeping backers updated, throughout the process. If, for example, there was one point where he was having issues with the publishers,
okay,
because obviously the game was, published as in on a board and all that,
all
and
right,
it's with cards. So he kept the backers updated, saying, "Listen, your game is delayed because there are issues with the publishers." These things happen. It's not a problem in the sense that, yes, it's a problem, but as long as people are kept updated, then most people are quite forgiving, I suppose. When they know that sort of crowdfunding isn't just going into a shop, you're giving the money and you're getting the product.
Yes.
There is a bit of a retail transaction, but it's a different medium.
You support. The enjoyment stems from supporting the individual and from being part of the journey and the story.
Absolutely, exactly. You're very aptly put. It is a journey. It is a journey. Yes.
And from what the story that you've shared, you've been storytelling.
Yes.
From the story that you shared, I think I'm being reminded of the concept that we people like to be part of something which is bigger than us.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that there's actually your name and something which is bigger than you, which is a book, and there's a sort of like a community element to it, and that we're part of someone as a journey, we're feeling useful.
Yes.
And I think it's nice to feel useful to someone. And I think crowdfunding gives that opportunity. The tool that we're using to be useful is money, because money is a tool that can help us achieve things. And sometimes a transaction is all it's needed, even if it's €10, for example. It's not much, but when you accumulate it, it becomes a lot.
Of
So if you
course.
multiply it by 100, it becomes a lot.
Absolutely.